What's up guys, this is Zero to my Kitsune, and obviously we all know why you're here. It's in the thumbnail, obviously. So yeah, YouTube's kinda, I wouldn't say gone off the deep end. This is a strategic decision, and a bad strategic one, but a strategic one nonetheless. And they're trying to make YouTube more child friendly, more safe spacey, because you know, we can't get enough of those safe spaces. And I was really thinking that we were on the downturn on that. I thought we were recovering. Obviously not. But yeah, so I wanted to clear up my thoughts on it, and I'm less irritated at the whole thing. I'm very irritated about it, but less about the actual fact that it is, you know, censorship, and more the wording. This is very vague. I'm pretty sure just about any YouTube channel most people watch can fall under at least one of these, and it only takes one of them for you to have monetization disabled from a video. So that's terrible. Sex suggestive content, partial nudity, and sexual humor. It says including partial nudity and sexual humor. So sex suggestive content in any way, shape, or form could be up on the chopping block. I'm talking video games with slightly skimpy clothing, sexual humor, comedy skits, all the 9 yards for that. Violence, obviously, just about anything with combat. Inappropriate language, again, the comedy skits, but then just about any mature YouTuber at this point, because cursing has kind of become standard for a lot of people. Promotion of drugs, that one's a little bit annoying to me, because that's basically saying you cannot show drugs in a positive light. A restriction on creative freedoms. Obviously it's all restrictions on creative freedom, but that one in particular just screams it to me. And controversial and sensitive subjects, obviously the news. That is censorship of the news in any way, shape, or form. That one irritates me the second most. Obviously sexually suggestive content is my primary concern, especially if you're one of the subs that came from the LG Lewd Gamer YouTube channel. Respect you so much for subbing to my main channel. Love you, love you. But I mean, I like getting my news off YouTube. I look at Republican, Democrat, Liberal, Conservative. I look at all that just so I can get a very wide view on these subjects. And a lot of times they're talking about negative things because negative things happen in the world. This is incentivizing them not to cover those subjects. Because that's my bigger annoyance, because YouTube doesn't want to reward people who create, you know, cat videos and safe space related content. They don't want to reward them for doing that. Instead, they just want to punish everyone else for not doing that. Which, something I have a problem with in just any way, shape, or form. I think you should reward positive behavior rather than punish negative. That's just me. The biggest concern though out of all this is the one at the very bottom of the image that everyone's posting on Twitter. The one saying that, and I quote, "If any of the above describes any portion of your video, then the video may not be approved for monetization. If monetization is approved, your video may not be eligible for all ad formats. YouTube reserves the right to not monetize a video, as well as suspend monetization features on channels that repeatedly submit videos violating our policies." That little bit at the end basically saying, oh, if you try to skirt the rules at all, we'll just cut you wholesale, your whole channel, all that, which is Jesus. So super worrying. The only alternative I can see people do is all of a sudden crowdfunding sources such as Patreon are just gonna get a huge boom. People around Patreon are probably like, woohoo, holy crap, thank you YouTube. So expect to see more Patreon setups for some of your favorite channels, because YouTube ad revenue is not stable at all and not friendly. I don't know. I've been thinking about Patreon, but I'm super fucking small time. I don't know. Moving on. So that's really my opinions on this whole situation. Not much. You'll probably get far more in-depth views on other people who've been for YouTube way longer than I have. I've really been on the tail end of YouTube. I showed up just maybe half a year ago, when YouTube's been around for a while. I honestly feel like I've showed up at the worst possible opportunity, because when I showed up, all this crazy shit about the policies changing and YouTube demonetizing, ad revenue going down, all that just showered down on me all at once, and I'm like, holy crap, is this the situation it's in? It's like moving into a new apartment that's shiny on the outside, and then oh my god, the walls are literally caving in on the inside. Well, maybe I missed the golden age of YouTube, but I enjoy posting content, and I enjoy showing you guys content. Speaking of content, yeah, that's gonna be a good way we end this on. Let's talk about the content I'm currently working on. I am currently playing Fallout 4's Nuka World expansion, so expect to see a review in the future on that. I am also working on a Kitsune clips for Overwatch to show just how discontent I was with the Summer Games event. But it'll be fun, it'll be fun. And finally, I have a new Fox guide I'm starting to build up, and it will be, drumroll please, the most obvious thing in the world. It'll be for Skyrim, and it'll be getting the Sengoku Rance experience, or actually more the Rance experience in Skyrim. So I'll be covering those type of mods. So if you want that kind of game for your Skyrim, look forward to that. Otherwise, I don't really have much to say on it. I don't know. This is shitty, but Patreon's the thing. Tell me your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. I'm not going to show myself any more than that. I'll see you guys next time.